Welcome to the Intuitive Drop, the place where intuition gets honest and your body finally gets the mic. I'm your host, Leslie Turner, somatic practitioner and intuitive coach. If you're spiritually curious, hungry for clarity, or tired of surface level conversations, you're in the right place. Let's go. Hi, friends. It's Leslie. And guess what? I turned 44 yesterday. Yeah. Thank you for the happy birthdays. Something about birthdays mixed with we're almost at that New Year stage makes me feel a little unhinged, kind of in the best way though. Like suddenly I can see things a little more clearly. And what I'm seeing is that 2025 normalized a lot of behaviors and mindsets that are honestly unwell. Some of them are funny. Some of them are exhausting. Some of them are widely out of integrity. And I'm all about living from integrity. So today is a loving call out, maybe a gentle roasting of maybe ourselves, our hey, we need to check ourselves going into the next year because I don't want to drag this nonsense with us. So deep breath, and let's talk about what we're going to stop doing. So let's stop judging people based on one social media post, one photo that it's not their whole personality. One caption is not their moral compass. Someone having something like fries for dinner does not make them lazy or unhealed or off their path. You are a multi-dimensional, emotionally complex, wildly nuanced being. You are not meant to be reduced to a square on a screen. You emit depth, story, layers, and frankly, a unicorn energy that cannot be captured by an algorithm. Let's stop getting baited by rage content. Not every hot take deserves your nervous system. Not every headline deserves your cortisol. Some things are literally designed to hijack your brain while you're trying to eat toast in the morning before you even get dressed. You are not required to be angry at 9 a.m. You have a sensitive, intelligent nervous system. You are a miracle, not an outrage machine. So protect your peace, please. Let's stop adopting stick thin as an aesthetic trend. Let me be very clear. If you need medications like Ozempic and GLP-1s for diabetes or medical reasons, please use it. This is not judgment. But what I'm not ready for is this pretending that a disappearing body is the ideal. We're already living through that era. We did it in the 90s. It did not go well. Your body does not need to look like it's surviving on vibes and bone broth. So eat your cookie, drink your latte. Your body is not a trend cycle. Let's stop letting someone else's voice be the first one we hear in our own head. The coworker, the parent, the ex, the influencer with a microphone and way too much confidence. Their voice does not get front row seating in your psyche because your voice is ancient and intuitive, sharp as hell. You didn't survive everything you've been through just to outsource your decisions to someone louder than you are. That inner voice isn't random. That's your intuition. Let's stop worrying about what other people will think before making big life decisions. So maybe you want to end a marriage. Maybe you're quitting a job. Maybe you're changing directions at 44 years old. People will have opinions no matter what. So you might as well choose the life that lets you breathe. You are not here to live a palatable life. You are here to live an aligned one. And choosing yourself, that's brave. That's luminous. That's honestly breathtaking. I want to see more of that in 2026. Let's stop pretending that perfectionism or perfection in general exists. Your house doesn't have to look like it does on Pinterest. Your smoothie bowl does not have to look like art. Your life does not need that neutral color palette. Add a little color, please. Your life is allowed to be messy and loud and tender and awkward and magical. That's the beauty. Maybe let's stop cold DMing strangers on the internet, like desperate vampires. Respect that inbox, respect the energy, respect the soul. And if someone wants what you're offering, they will come find you. You don't need to haunt their inboxes. Let's stop obsessing over trends, clout, and hype. So TikTok told you should care about something and Instagram validated it. Cool. still doesn't mean it's true, necessary, or sane for you. Your brain deserves better than being yanked around by whatever's trending this week. Let's stop numbing ourselves through booze and sugar and scrolling and meaningless busyness. Sometimes you don't need a distraction. You need a cry and a nap or a walk or a boundary. Feeling your feelings will not destroy you. Avoiding them quietly will. Let's stop comparing our lives to curated highlight reels. They're edited. They're staged. Most of them are lying. Meanwhile, you're over here living a real, embodied, emotionally rich life, and that's not making you behind. That's the advanced version of life. Let's stop dating people who make us feel small or anxious or confused. Love should not feel like a full-time nervous system activation. If someone drains your energy, they don't get a seat at your table. You are not obligated to feed the energy vampires. Let's stop thinking that money equals success. Your worth is not in your bank account, or the number of followers you have, or your productivity. You are valuable because you exist, full stop. Let's stop glorifying exhaustion and hustle culture. Chronic tiredness is not chic. Burnout is not a personality trait. Rest is not laziness, it's wisdom and revolutionary. Let's stop over-explaining or over-apologizing or over-defending ourselves. Your life is not a courtroom. You do not need to submit the evidence as to why you're going to do what you're going to do. Let's stop asking strangers for validation before doing literally anything. Yeah, even farting in your own house. Trust yourself. You are not confused. You're just conditioned to doubt yourself. Honestly, stop asking ChatGPT for every little thing. Let's stop blindly following wellness trends that makes no sense. That $300 meditation app, you can get meditations for free on YouTube. The adaptogenic lattes, herbs are beautiful, but you don't need to spend a lot of money for them. That 12-step morning routine before you're allowed to feel okay about your day, no, that has bro marketing energy. So let's breathe, eat, move. That's it. That's the ritual. Keep it really simple. Let's stop tolerating toxic environments, whether that's work, social circles, family dynamics. Discomfort can mean growth, but it can also mean get the hell out of this situation. Your body is not being dramatic. It's very intelligent. Let's stop blaming every bad day on planetary alignment. Sometimes it's not Mercury, it's just a day. And it doesn't mean you're broken, it means you're very human. Even on your messiest days, whether you're crying in the car, you're eating cereal for dinner, you are still miraculous. Let's stop pretending we're a burden when we need support. You are not too much, you are not annoying, you are not being a bother. You are a divine being in human form having a very real human moment. Let people love you. The world is better when you're supported. This is not an exhaustive list, but this is my list for now. So friends, 2025 was messy. It was absurd in a lot of ways and a little unhinged, but we learned, we noticed, we evolved. And if you're listening to this, nodding along, laughing, agreeing, maybe slightly feeling, did I call you out? Were you called out on this? But also strangely affirmed at the same time. Here's what I want you to get from this. You are intuitive. You are resilient. You are doing better than you think. You are emitting a frequency that says, I'm awake, I'm evolving, and I'm not available for bullshit anymore. And honestly, that's the elite energy I want to welcome into 2026. If something I shared today landed with you and you're craving a deeper dive into your own clarity, I offer one-on-one guidance through my Seer Method sessions. It's 1 hour, potent, intuitive insights, somatic exercises, and tools that help you move forward with ease. You can learn more or book your session at leslieturner.ca. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time on The Intuitive Drop.